In this video, you'll learn how to delete a workspace in Microsoft Loop. We'll go through the whole process step by step, and I'll explain what you should double check before you remove a workspace so you don't accidentally lose anything important. Let's start by opening Microsoft Loop. You can do this either from your browser by going to the Loop web app or by using the Loop app if you have it installed. Make sure you're signed in with the correct account, especially if you use more than one work or personal account. Deleting a workspace affects everything in that specific workspace, so you want to be absolutely sure you're in the right place from the start. Once Microsoft Loop is open, take a moment to look at your list of workspaces. These are usually shown in a panel where you can switch between different projects or areas you're working on. Locate the workspace you want to remove. It might help to quickly open it and scan through the pages or content inside, just to confirm it's really the one you intend to delete. Before you go any further, this is a good time to think about whether there's anything inside that workspace you might need later. If there are important pages, notes, or components, consider moving them to another workspace or copying the content somewhere safe. Once a workspace is deleted, it may be difficult or impossible to recover that information, depending on your organization's settings and retention policies. Now that you've confirmed you're in the correct workspace and that you've saved anything important, look for the settings option. In Microsoft Loop, there's usually a menu or icon near the top of the workspace that gives you access to workspace settings and options. Click on settings for that specific workspace, not the general account settings. Inside the workspace settings, you should see an option labeled delete workspace. This option is typically separated from more routine settings because it's a major action. Go ahead and click delete workspace. At this point, Microsoft Loop will usually ask you to confirm that you really want to delete it. This confirmation step is there to prevent accidental deletions, especially in shared environments where multiple people might be working together. When the confirmation prompt appears, read it carefully. It may remind you that deleting the workspace will remove all the content inside it and might affect everyone who has access to that workspace. If you're part of an organization, make sure you're allowed to delete it and that your teammates are aware so you don't surprise anyone by making shared content suddenly disappear. If you're completely sure, confirm the deletion. After you do this, Microsoft Loop will remove the workspace. Depending on your setup, it may disappear from your workspace list right away, or you might see a brief message indicating that the workspace has been deleted. To wrap up, it's a good idea to refresh your workspace list and confirm that the workspace is gone and that everything else looks the way you expect. That's all there is to it. You've successfully deleted a workspace in Microsoft Loop, and now you know the safe step-by-step way to do it whenever you need to clean up old or unused workspaces.